Hi there, Jet English. Today is August 23rd, and this is another simple English dialogue. Let's go. First, let's read and then we'll discuss it. Have a dialogue between mother and her son, and mother is worried about her son's performance at school. A is mother and B is the boy, the son. Let's go. You need to try harder in school. I'm doing well in school. Then why are your marks in science so low? I do understand science, that's all. Is that the same reasoning you have for math? Yes, and English too. Tell me one single subject you're doing well in. Well, I'm doing wonderfully in my music class. What about history? Only the parts about Woodstock. That's it. You're grounded. No guitar for a month. Great. Now I'll surely have a low GPA. Alright, let's see what they're talking about. You need to try harder in school, mother says. Well, she's not satisfied with her son's performance. She doesn't like it. She doesn't want her son to be stupid. She doesn't want her son to be dropped out of school and going to college or have really underpaid job in the future, because that's what parents usually say. If you're not if you're not doing well at school, then you will be a janitor, or you will be doing some stupid job. You will be underpaid, and you will be super unhappy in your life. So your marks are everything. If you're doing well, then you're gonna be a great person. If you're doing badly, then it can ruin your life. You will be a failure, and nobody will love you. So, but it doesn't work like this. Honestly, when you grow, you see that it doesn't work like this. People with bad grades now become directors and big bosses, and people who did well at school, they can be high on in their corporate ladder, or they can be very low. So it's not the rule. Well, I'm not saying it's not important to study well at school. I'm just saying that it's not everything. It's not everything, because good marks, they teach you how to be a good employee. That's what many people say. Good marks, they teach you how to be a good employee, to do your job, and to get your salary. But if you want to be something more than that, an entrepreneur, you want to create your own things, then, well, I wouldn't say it's really important to have good marks and good marks in everything. So it's not one single indicator of your success. That's what I think. But a lot of parents think that this is the only thing that matters, your marks, and they should be great, whatever what. I mean, no matter what. I'm doing well in school. So, you see, doing well, it depends. So it's different for different people. Some people think that you're doing well when you have only like great marks, only A's. But for some people, C's are K2. So when you're not dropped out, then you're doing well. So different people assess your success differently. If you have high standards, then you need only A's. Like our parents, they have very high standards for us. They want us to be great, the best. And for them, only A's would make a good performance. But for us, for students, for schoolboys, well, no. You handed in your job, handed in your work. Well, they graded you, and it got C's. You got C or B. Well, it's fine. So he thinks he's doing well at school. In school, why they say in school, not in school? I don't know. Then why are your marks in science so low? Science is one of the subjects at school. Now in Russia we don't have science. Well, we call it like окружающий мир, the outside world. I think it like science in America, Europe, science. Yeah, because we have physics, chemistry, like this environment subject, but we don't have science. But in Europe and America, Western countries, they combine all those all those sciences together and teach it as science subject. Okay, I don't understand science, that's all. Well, do you think this is the reason why he's not doing well in school? I don't think it's the reason, because, well, maybe he has some problems with teachers, maybe he doesn't like his classmates, so they don't like him and they bully him, or he just not into it, not into science. I don't know, he doesn't like the way it is taught, so it can be various reasons. If your child gets bad grades, it doesn't mean he's stupid. First you have to talk to him and to his teacher. So there are many reasons for that. All right? So don't judge your children. Don't be harsh on them. First, discuss it with them. Maybe there is a reason why they're not doing well. Is that the same reasoning you have for math? Reasoning in this case means explanation. Is it the same explanation you're gonna give me for math? So you just understand this? That's all? Yes, in English too. So we see, yes, he's going through some, teenager crisis. What's it called? When people they open new worlds and they I don't know, they want something else. They want to be something else and just sit down all day long and teach and study boring subjects. And there is this stage, like, you deny everything, the stage of denial. Okay? Children are not to be children don't want to be ruled. They don't want to obey the rules. It's like they want to rebel against society, because all their life they're taught to follow the rules. They're taught to follow the things that somebody said for them, so they don't have their own choice. They don't have their own place in life, so they can express themselves. So do that, do this is bad, don't do this, don't do that. And at some period they are fed up by that, and they want to do something by their own. It can be something creative, they get into something creative, like doing stuff, making stuff, or they go with bad companies. They start doing them bad things, really bad things, so they even take drugs. So it's very important to give your children some responsibilities, some freedom. I mean, not complete freedom, of course, for sure, but some freedom to do their own choices in their life, and so they can feel more responsible for their choices. But if they don't do anything, sometimes parents, like, they don't give any choice to their children. Like, you do this and you do that. They don't even ask if they like it or not, if they want to be like doctors or scientists or engineers or not. They just decided for them. And from time to time, it's a good idea. I would do it from a very young age, to ask your children, to ask your child, so that they can see that they have their voice in the decision, so they can decide for themselves. They can be important in the society. So if they know that they are hurt, if they realize that they have some part in the society, in the family, so they don't need to rebel. And that's the point. They don't need to rebel. They feel they can change their life. There is no point in rebellion. And this is very important. So let's finish this. Tell me one thing, Sabish, you're doing well. Well, I'm doing wonderfully in my music class. So we clearly see that he loves music, and he's into music, and he ignores everything else. So that's the thing. What about history? Only the parts about Woodstock. This is like the famous music festival in I don't know where. So let's finish it quickly. What about history? Only the parts about Woodstock. That's it. You're grounded. What is it? You're grounded means you stay at home. You don't go out. Maybe you don't play your smartphone. You don't play video games. So it's a form of punishment for children. You're grounded. You're at home. No money, like no sweets or something else. No guitar for a month in this case. Great. Now surely have a low GPA. GPA, it's a grade average. Oh, grade. Your grade average. Your average score at school. Thanks for watching. See you next video. I have